everyone, and welcome to this very important video. I am going to show you how I do my makeup, which is a very basic makeup. It's a feminizing makeup, really good for trans women or anyone who's trying to learn how to do makeup in order to make themselves look more feminine. So before we start on makeup, let's just do a really quick overview of what materials we're going to be using, and then we'll just go through them one at a time. It's going to be super easy. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to get back to the chair in just a second, but let me first show you what kind of stuff we're going to be working with. So first, we have primer, and we're going to be putting this on our face. Then we're going to move on to concealer, which we're going to put on our eyelids. This is the only part that isn't basic, that isn't for beginners. These are lashes. These are false lashes that go underneath your eyelids. So you can skip this part if you just want something more basic today. And we have two eyeliners. We have an eyeliner pen and an eyeliner pencil to help get our waterline. And after that, we have a simple purple liquid eyeshadow, which is a little bit easier than using powder eyeshadow, I think. Then we have the brushes, of course, that we're going to use. Mascara. And lastly, of course, we have my foundation and my blush, and we'll talk about those a little bit later when we get into it. So let's start with primer. It's very important to hydrate your face before you do makeup. And the best way to do that is to just take some primer, and I use my fingers for primer. It's all gonna be brushed out anyway. It will also help your makeup last longer. All right, so the next part is, of course, the concealer. So we're not doing foundation yet, we're just gonna do some concealer, and we're gonna use it to kind of make a base around our eye to do eyeshadow. And the reason that we're doing this before foundation and before that is because if we were using powder, when we come up here with this sort of fluffy kind of brush and we're spraying powder is getting everywhere. It's gonna spray all over your face. But that doesn't matter if you get powder all over your face if you just put foundation over it afterwards. So that's why we do the eyes first. A bit under the eye because I like to cover this dark spot, and then a little bit here, and then a lot on my eyelid. It doesn't have to be perfect at first because we are gonna spread it all the way around with the brush. Get it to look. Also, I'm a little bit messy because I'm doing this in front of a camera and not in front of a mirror like I'm used to. Base to put other products on. But we've got some concealer on our eyelids and we're ready to put more stuff on our eyes. Let's go ahead and get these lashes out of the way. So these are very interesting. And I might have to do this off camera, to be honest. Now that I've got my eyelashes on, let's move on to eyeshadow and eyeliner. So let's start with the No Tug Shadow Stick, which I got all of this from Ulta, by the way, if you were wondering. I love that purple color. It's so easy to put on those eyeliner sticks rather than using powder. Sometimes powder can give you a much more interesting result. Eyeliner, so we're gonna start with a liquid eyeliner pen, and I'm just gonna draw a really basic line on my eye line, and like almost a hint of a wing, and then we're gonna get the under eye and we're gonna get the waterline with the eyeliner pencil. Let's start that. So I went ahead and added my eyeliner, but as you can see, I didn't really do that good. So I'm gonna take this color here, this dark purple eyeshadow color, in a very small brush, and I'm just gonna fill in a little bit of the gaps there. Do one more thing to finish off our eyes now that we've got all the eyeliner on, and that is, of course, the mascara. Our eyes done. Look, they look great. So now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. I did end up using a little bit of powder, so it's a good thing we did our eyes first. Now let's talk about foundation. This is my foundation. It is NARS Mont Blanc color 1.2. Anyway, so this foundation, obviously you probably won't match your skin tone. And probably the most important thing when you're starting out with makeup is to go and buy a nice foundation from Ulta or from Sephora and talk to a beauty technician there and just have them match your skin tone if you don't have any other way of figuring out what foundation is good for your skin tone. You're gonna need just a little bit of help. But you only have to do it one time and then you're good to go. You can just keep buying your foundation. To apply this, I'm gonna soak this up with a little bit of water. So it's a little bit, and just gonna put a ton of that on. It's very easy. Just move my hair out of the way and start applying it evenly with a sponge. To finish on my foundation, I like to use a little bit of setting powder. Not too much, just put it on my hands, put it on a brush. All right, so we're almost done. It's time for blush. This is my blush color. It's also from NARS. Blush is a lot less sensitive than something like foundation. You can just get whatever you want. Whatever looks good. Try things out. Sometimes cheap blush looks good, sometimes it doesn't. But I just like to put it on my, sort of on my upper cheek here. A little bit more color just around to brighten my face up a little bit, bring it alive. Trying to be very subtle. All right, so it's time to do our lips. I'm gonna start with this color, this lip liner color. It's called Peekaboo Neutral. And I know that there's a ton of different ways to do lips. You can do lipstick, you can do lip gloss. I like to just draw in my lips with the lip liner pencil. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And lastly, we're just gonna finish it off with a little bit of plumper. Well, there you have it. There's my, oops. Well, there you have it. There's my basic feminizing makeup look that I do on the daily. I hope that it was helpful to you if you're learning makeup. And thank you as always for watching this very important video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see anything else in particular. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.